Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well. I'm just sitting here, just bored and cold, and just thought I would just jump in and see what's going on. So, if you are returning back, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Shannon Hensley. Glad to have you. My channel is very intense. I'm dealing with some really hardcore stuff in my life right now, and I will interject my own personal stuff in readings as a collective, because I am a part of a collective group that's going through some stuff. So I look at a lot of crime because I'm dealing with criminals and stuff like that. So anyway, it's fixing to get dark, and y'all just pray for me. All right, let's get started here and see what's going on. I hope y'all had a fantastic day. Happy birthday, happy anniversary if it is that for you all. Hold on a minute. I keep seeing a card that's flipped over. All I have is these cards right now because everything else is stuffed in the back seat. So I just got back from walking from going to the restroom. So hopefully that'll hold me until tomorrow. I was walking and I found a... I keep seeing this card. I was walking and there was a brand new package of crackers that was not opened. And... I was like, thank you, God, for the crackers. Alright, I guess I'm not supposed to. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that, but it's really bothering me. It keeps showing itself, but when I go to look for it, I can't see it. What do you want to bring out here, Most High God? We ask at your hand alone. What's the energy right here, right now? So we have the Emperor here. So you could be a boss or dealing with a husband or a work matter, somebody in leadership, or maybe you're dealing with somebody stubborn. This could be Archangel Michael's on that card, so he could go back to y'all pray for me because I don't feel very well. Being out in this cold, it's hard. And just pray for me, all right? Anyway, everybody knows what the Emperor represents. If he's upright, he's a great protector. There's the Three of Pentacles is here. We have the High Priestess coming out. So if you're new, I read a little different, and sometimes, or most of the time, I will bring out the pictograph language here. And one word out here with this combination with the Emperor and the High Priestess goes to resting, and the other goes to a slow, secret, evil slander was done with a third party out here. Somebody probably did it on purpose. Isn't that gross that those type of people are found in our society? They're nasty individuals. There are third parties. We have something social going on with the Three of Cups and the Lover's card. So somebody's trying to make a choice here. Somebody's name could be Debbie out here. Something about your bed could be out here as well, and something about a door. Something about your bedroom door could be out here attached to something going on. If something was slow, evil, slandered, and somebody collaborated with that, because the Three of Pentacles is a collaboration card, then something like that's out here with that energy. There are messages here. And then the Two of Cups about getting into some type of a unity for something. So let's see what the messages are. I don't have much space here. I keep wanting to look over here on my camera instead of right there, so I apologize. Somebody wants to collaborate something. Look, people, if somebody wants you to slow evil slander somebody, that's a really bad idea. Why would you do that? If you got a problem with somebody, you directly say whatever. And but you can do whatever you want, because people do whatever they want all day long. I'm just here to tell you that stuff's going to cause war, and the Emperor represents war, and that's childish, immature, and demonic. But anyway, for those of you dealing with that stuff, something is gossipy publicly, because the Three of Cups goes back to public gossipy stuff. So somebody slowly evil slandered they did it on purpose for whatever freaking reason why idiots do it. There's greed out here, or for somebody could have got thrown out for whatever was said or done, or they did it to do that, because there's actually a total of 5 pentacles out here. And counting with all the cards that I can get the pentacles out of. So the Queen of Cups is out here on it. All right, well, she's a very kind, loving individual. She's upright. She's nothing but a watery manipulator in the reverse. There's a bunch of money or something about a commitment is out here attached to something with the 10 of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Cups out here? So the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there are 2 people out here, because the 2 of Cups. So it don't have to be somebody born underneath these signs. Could be, but it if it is, then it is. But you've got, so somebody's ticked. Something's plotted. So if something was secretly evilly slandered, obviously because of somebody's anger is why somebody did something like that to somebody. They did it on purpose. They did it publicly with another party, collaborated with money to do it, is what it's showing. So the devil is out here. Well, the devil will do what the devil does, right? It's evilness out here. It was plotted, because there's 2 wands out here, and there's some, somebody took the contract or wants you to, like, that's a karmic contract. When you see the devil out here, show me these 2 individuals, please. The wheel. This is going to change something here, because that's nonsense. That's nonsense. So the Archangel Michael also is appearing here, and he will, if you're standing upright and somebody's just doing some nonsense out here, then somebody's going to have hell to pay with this matter. The 8, you could work with this person. The 8 of Pentacles came out with the 9 of Wands. You're going to have to push through whatever this was about, because whatever they said, whatever they did, it's a hardcore, issue out here with the 9 of Wands coming out, and somebody don't want to answer questions to stuff is what this card represents. So this could be something to do with your ex, possibly. Not everybody's got an ex or dealing with that, but this card specifically in this deck says somebody won't make a decision because they got to pretend on something. So there's consequences to what this was about, or what it is about, or what it's trying to be about. I'll never take away from a time frame on something. So past, present, or future, somebody's still dealing with something with this energy out here. And there's somebody be stubborn. There could have been a jealousy issue out here of why somebody started some bull crap out here, or is trying to. Somebody is sitting here acting like they don't know something, and that's absolutely wrong. And the truth is, if it goes to that level for gel or whatever, then it does. And somebody's crying over this really hard as well, because there's a word out here. There's 2 different directions that I can get words of crying and tears, and 2 different directions that somebody's got their hand out for something out here. And so if I'm talking to somebody, because I know that that's happened to me, just side note, I know that something deliberately was done to me that way, because when my daddy died, there was something huge that went on at his funeral that was just obvious that something was up with the situation. So those of you dealing with somebody who's done something publicly to you that way, because I've sat and meditated about a lot of things that just here and there has taken place as well. And I know that there's money and stuff around some situations with me. So like a lot of you all, I've also had other conversations with some subscribers throughout this process here and there that have also told similar things. And so something that I guess people freaking do. The Emperor represents like organization and stuff, and that's demonic. That's demonic, and that's why somebody don't want to answer freaking questions out here, because that's demonic, and that's called deliberately slandering somebody, and things have happened out of that, and it's legal out here. It's in, let me just say, it's legal in the heavenly realm. And you got Archangel Michael out here twice, who stands for the people of God. And those of you who stand with God, the high priestess, she holds the Torah, where we get our faith. And there's a lot that God has to say about you touching, people touching you and I who stand with God. And if this person has any freaking sense in them, they'll repent real quick. But somebody knows that there's something to this when they're sitting here like this. Definitely is. And they've done something real bad. And so the word crying, and I'm sure they're crying over something as well, because it's bad out here. It's caused an outright war, as people won't sit down and talk about things. And now look what's going on. And so there is the Eight of Swords is out here, and so that is like incarceration on somebody. Well, anyway, they're obviously incarcerated in their mind. Queen of Swords is at the top of the deck. She came out this morning as well. So there's 3 queens out here in a page, and so this could be a work family or your actual family or friends or something, but there is something very social going on out here. I wish I had my other cards, and I wish I had more room here. Something's around a timing out here when you get the wheel. And God's watching over a timing. And some type of, if somebody don't want to answer questions because they're trying to bypass something that has a timing to it, God's got his angels sitting there to not allow the wicked party to get away with something that they're trying to get away with, because they're unwilling to make a decision out here on something. Shame on you. Shame on you. Absolutely shame on you. You're filth. You have no integrity whatsoever. There's also something around a travel situation or your vehicle, or again, a vehicle door situation. If there's like a wreck or something. Somebody's got secrets out here with the High Priestess out here. No talking. I'm not willing to make no decisions on this, because I'll go to jail if I do. And it is what it is, and whatever. And God's going to still make you pay for it. Whoever I'm talking to. You have no integrity. And God ain't for you. God's not for people like that. It does want to show itself. It could work for the law as well. This is the truth about something. It's abominable. And something about something being biased is out here. Okay, somebody's name could be Kay or Katie. Could be here. Or Becky is also out here in the wording as well. There's something about a new start here, or because somebody's stuck up in something, they won't give a new start. But it ain't up to that person. It's up to God, and he's right here to give a new start. Let's see what's hidden here. I'm going to pull all these cards up because that's too much. We want to see what's hidden here with all this information and the right now energy, what's going on. So be patient with me for just a second. What's hidden here, Most High God? I'm real tired. 3 of Cups. Something social is hidden. A celebration, a wedding, a graduation, a birth celebration. Something's happened at that type of a occasion. Then something was slandered for you guys around this celebration, whatever it was. Something was done publicly, secretly and publicly, because we're looking at the hidden stuff. 8 of Cups. It's emotional. Somebody could have walked away from something as well, and that may have also caused somebody to be, because that Queen of Wands in the reverse, she represents anger in the reverse, and jealousy, and if there was something sexual around something, then there was, or somebody did something for that purpose because of a sexual situation, then they did it on purpose to slander somebody as well. Show me what else is hidden here, please. But this is gossipy stuff. Most certainly it's out here, because the wording in the Hebraic language was out here, and now it's showing up with the 3 of Cups. What else is out here, please? In the hidden space, you have the Knight of Cups. And so this could be a very fair person. That 2 of Swords, like I always say when it comes out, hidden. Both parties know the truth. Both parties are hitting heads, but one party's unwilling to answer because of whatever the crap's around it, or they just, not everybody's going to go to jail, but God most certainly put somebody in that state. I mean, that's karmic energy. When you get the will, and when you get the The Justice card, that's real karmic stuff that God's showing. This karmic, this is going to have an effect regardless, and the wheel is going to return regardless what you do when you sit there. But both parties know something. But both parties know the truth, and somebody's willing to lie. And once it's all said and done, God's going to make it come out what you did, and everybody got involved in it and with it, and everybody plays part in it. Whether people like it or not. The temperance is hidden. So this could be anything. This is about healing. If somebody's wanting to be fair in return to heal something, and somebody will have integrity and will make that decision, then good for you. There's something about healing out here. This is about getting your balance. And there's a lot of water that came out. The temperance card can have a meaning in the pictograph language of a river. Okay. And then you've got the 8th house, which is water. You got the 3 of cups and the Knight of Cups. It's emotional. It's emotional. And this is a judgment on something. You could be dealing with an RN, or somebody is a runner, or somebody likes to run, or somebody's running from this situation. But these cards can go back to returning. So somebody is returning for some type of a judgment. 3 of Wands. The definitely third party group-like energies out here. 3 of Cups and 3 of Wands. This is about trading something. Hopefully you're being fair. If that Knight of Cups is not in the upright and somebody is trying to get this thing done for somebody that I'm talking to, if this is just starting, some people are already in the middle of some stuff with this, and some people are trying to get some stupid nasty thing going, and other people are, if you're going to heal something, then you'll do it with integrity. Otherwise, if that Knight of Cups is upright, it's a very fair individual. If it's not, it is a card of, I'll tell you whatever you want to hear, whenever you want to hear it, because I ain't going to look at the truth if that's what's still going on some type of piece of nutcase. The 6 of Pentacles. So that we're getting the legal skills out here really, really, really strong. If this is a bribe, hey, go, let's gossip about somebody here. I don't know why anybody in their right mind would even want to do that. I don't, that's twisted, but we see it on the table all the time with bribes. If that's a bribe and that's in the reverse, folks, this is going to eat your lunch up and you're going to lose your soul in it. God says, I have to warn here, God says any person that takes a bribe, it blinds you and perverts you. You're going to turn into a pervert. It's a spiritual law that will take place, and God says that makes you twice dead with him. You'll be cut off from the Almighty. And that's your business if you think that the money looks good. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. And so it's still here in the hidden space. You can do whatever you want. The money looks good. You just in the 10 Pentacles. The 5 of Wands. Hopefully God will have a divine grace on you if you still have your conscience, and people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So I just gave you some knowledge about, hey, take my money, will you say this or do that? Or if this is a perjury situation, then there is jail to that as well. There is fighting going on in the hidden space about a judgment, about either being giving or because somebody wants to take a bribe on something. Something's really big out here, but still in the hidden space, there's still somebody in the mix of the party is unwilling to make a decision, setting to the stalemate, or there's fighting going on while somebody's waiting for somebody to align with doing what's right. There's the 8 of Swords again. There is some type of incarceration around this energy. 7 of Cups is in the middle of the deck, which is a consequence to this situation. So anyway, it should warn you, those of you who have somebody upcoming to possibly get you into some nonsense out here, it does have a consequence. I just told you what it was. And so if you want to be separated for all eternity, and because you're going to die someday, like I always say, and once you do this thing, you're going to be twice dead, meaning you'll never rise again, and it'll be a harsh judgment because the judgment card's out here. Those of you going to, if God have mercy upon you and you're learning for the first time what's taking place, and you're like, oh my God, and you're willing to, I pray that God will give his grace to you and you'll be able to go ahead and make the decision, whatever it is. Not everybody's going to go to jail, but somebody is for some case out here. And if you're willing to get up and you can, then I would suggest that you do. If you have information about the situation, I would suggest that you would get, because somebody's hurt, somebody's dealing with some nonsense out here, folks. I always say with this 2 of Swords here, if you look, you see the letter Tav here several times. which takes you to signing things. And if that had anything to do with money and somebody signed something or maybe even wrote something and forged something on somebody or whatever that is, then that also plays a part in this matter for some people as well. That could be a covenant. That could be, again, somebody just signed signature for whatever they did it for. They forged something or attached to somebody, then that's why somebody's sitting here going like this, because they don't want to go to jail for something like that as well. So, all right. Well, this is what come out. I just wanted to check in, let y'all know that I'm still here, and please pray for me because I'm not feeling very good. And I don't know what I'm going to do about shelter. My birthday was on the 2nd of December, and I wasn't able to get to the DMV to get my driver's license renewed. And so once I checked out of this hotel, I can't check back in because you have to use your driver's license. So it's a bad ordeal. I about froze to death last night. Like literally, I woke up this morning and my legs were literally so freaking frozen that it took me to walk all the way down to the fast food restaurant where I sat down in their booth, and about 10 minutes later, after walking, I think it's like a fourth of a mile. I don't even know how, I don't know how far it is from here to there, but my legs, it took forever for them just to circulate again. It was so freaking cold. I had 2 hats on and another coat this way, completely covering my whole freaking body. My legs were covered with other clothing, and I have this little gray blanket. It was still cold. And anyway, y'all just pray for me. I don't know what to do. Everybody that I've called every single time I call, it's nothing but a crazy conversation, because I know this is done deliberately. I know I'm dealing with a dirty official, folks, and it makes it wrong. This person or the people involved in this matter, they need to pay for the crimes that they've done. I don't care what they are. I don't care what their title is. I'm suffering at the hand of some stupid that has no integrity. Anyway, cursed be the wicked, man. I need prayer, so if you could sit and say a prayer, then thank you very much. If you're able to help in any way, shape, or form, my information's down below. I'm at the extended stay. I'm waiting for somebody to come and pick me up and get me out of here and take me somewhere safe so I can renew my license and start some legal process on some people, because I do know some people who are behind some stuff. And it's wrong. Unless by act of God, somebody would help me be able to get into a room and use their information, I don't know. It'd have to be a miracle. I need a miracle, folks. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, Lord willing. Y'all have a restful evening. Shalom.